Hello and welcome to today's video. My name is Muema from Property Noma.
And my name's Naftaly Waweru from Anwan Precast Technology.
My name is Sammy Wambua, Kingdom Precast Solutions. Let me just say hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching from, because I know you watch from different places in the whole world. We are grateful and you're welcome.
In this one, we are going to talk about this house from right from the beginning to where it is today. We are going to break down the content in terms of the stages of construction. We're talking about the foundation, the walling, the slab, and the roofing. And so to do that, we have Mr. Waweru here, who is the main contractor, who is in charge of this ongoing project. So Mr. Waweru,
Yes.
karibu sana to the channel.
Asante sana.
Kindly tell us the size of this house and the number of bedrooms inside.
Okay, basically there's 5 bedrooms Maisonette. In terms of square meter, the ground floor is 150 square meter, and it consists of the lodge, the dining, kitchen, there's a kitchen store, the guest wing, guest bedroom, and a common toilet.
Okay.
Then the upstairs, we have the family room, the master bedroom, and another 2 bedrooms.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, this is a massive house. When you say 170 and 150 square meters, that comes to around 320 square meters.
320.
Yeah, around there.
Yeah.
How long have you built this house for up until this point?
Up to that point, this project started on April, and up to now, I think it's just a minimal work that is left.
Yeah.
We are starting the finishes. Most of the work we have done, and we hope by the end of November we shall have completed on everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful house.
Yeah.
Even looking at the structure,
Yeah.
it's elegantly built.
Yeah.
We can see you've done a lot of molding.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later on.
All right.
But just looking at the house itself, it looks very well made, like a professional, someone who has a lot of experience.
Yeah.
And my opinion is that it looks good.
Yeah, thank you.
Just the structure itself. So
Yeah.
we are wondering, like, I know the audience at home, they're wondering how it will look like when it's done.
Yeah.
So you will surprise us.
Yes. To start with this project, I have done other projects using the panels. So I have an experience of more than 10 years doing with the panels.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very evident.
Then structurally, we always look most about the structural strength. So when you are doing the precast, you have to look in overall the structural part of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to the design of this house,
Yeah.
did you do it or did the client come with their design?
In most cases, the client is the one who comes with the design, but we implement it.
Yeah.
That is, we have tech and the structural engineers.
Yes.
Yeah, so we work as a team.
Okay.
So we implement the idea of the client.
Now we are going to talk about the construction bit of this house.
Yeah.
Because this video is all about the construction details. We are trying to help people to build their homes, and they need information to do that. Kindly tell us the nature of the soil here and the type of foundation, and also if you faced any challenges when you're building the foundation.
Let me say, like here, I didn't have any challenge concerning the foundation because the area was not a bit slopey. It was almost flat. Even the soil texture of this area, not bad. The maram, it's not so deep.
Okay.
So to get to the hard ground, we 4 foot down.
And how many courses of the foundation stones did you build?
Some areas 5 and the others 6 courses.
Does this area of Gilgil face any flooding issues?
No.
So it was a straightforward process by building the foundation.
Yeah.
Getting the panels from Kingdom Precast to here, how did the flow of communication start? Did you meet the client or did they fully engage Mr. Waweru here?
Okay, before I even comment on that, I'm always grateful for the people who trust our work, who support our work. They know themselves, they are quite many. Please, I register my heart of gratitude. Thank you so much. Again and again, we are grateful and we're looking forward to doing more and more. And this is to the glory of God. We cannot enable ourselves to do that. It is only God that enables us. Now, back to your question. The client started with me. Actually, I referred the architect, and the architect did some nice work, as you can see it. Then we went to Waweru, the contractor. Actually, I've worked with Waweru since 2013. It's many years.
Okay.
And I know we've so many projects with him, uncountable. But on transport, we used a total of 270 pieces. Here it came around 5 trips.
Okay.
So in one trip was around 24,000 to this place. So we did it in stages. We first did the front floor. We supplied. Then Waweru asked for the other order based on how the work was progressing.
Yeah.
So basically, that's how it has been. Because he had a mix of sometimes a height of 2.9, some other places 2.7, depending on the different elevations, especially for the inner walls. So basically, we used 5 trips to here, and it was a good transition.
For Mr. Waweru, how long did it take to set up the panels for the ground floor and also for the first floor?
I think once you have done the foundation, setting up the precast walling and casting the columns for the ground floor, we took 3 weeks at most. Then we start the slab formwork.
Now, when it comes to the panels and the columns,
Yeah,
and also the ring beam,
yeah.
is there a way you ensure that they are connected seamlessly together?
Once we start the walling, we do the precast walling, we do the formwork to the columns and steel reinforcement, then we cast the columns.
I think that means, because many people ask this question, that means your precast will be inside the column.
Yeah,
So that
just
means,
a little bit
yeah,
so that
like an inch
yeah.
or two,
Yeah,
it will be inside the column,
yeah,
and also the same inside the beam.
yeah,
I think that's the best way. That helps you also to avoid using the steel U channel
yeah,
on the column and on the beam.
Yeah.
So I think basically
yeah,
that's how. It also produces some good work.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a place where you use the steel C channels here?
Only to the window areas.
That saves
But
a lot,
Yeah.
actually. It's something I recommend to many people that avoid doing the columns first and the beams. Do the precast, then the column. That means it gives you a more better work and you reduce on using many channels.
Because definitely steel will remain expensive in Kenya.
yeah. Mm.
Okay. How did you build the slab?
With the slab, I just use the normal casting. Though nowadays there is beams and blocks technology. With this one, I use the normal casting, steel and concrete.
How long did you wait for the slab to cure before you proceeded to the first floor walling?
Normally we take 21 days. That is the recommended time. As you wait for the slab to fully cure, you can still be doing some minimal works. It's advisable. You don't have to do a major work when the slab is still not well cured.
Right.
Yeah, so it took 3 weeks.
For the first floor walling, how long did it take you to be
That one took another 2 weeks.
For Sammy, did you bring the entire panels or did you bring it for the ground floor first and for the first floor later on?
So we brought 2 trucks for the ground floor. Then after some time, then we brought the other bit. You see,
Yeah.
sometimes why we do so is there are people who have a challenge with storage on site. So we just make them, they are ready. So when they feel like they need their products, then they can ferry at their own time. Yeah, we always request, is it the right time we bring to you or should we wait? Yeah, so we
Yeah,
wait
and I
that
think
bit.
on the same note, you don't have to bring all the panels and you have not reached that stage. So it's always good when you are doing the budget, you go with the stages. So
Yes.
you order the panels when you reach the needed stage.
Judging from the look of the parapet wall,
Yeah.
did you use precast panels or did you use normal stone blocks?
With the parapet walling,
Mm.
I use precast. Only at the back, somewhere I use the machine cut. But everywhere else to the parapet, I use the precast.
Yes.
Then there is a beam around the house, which consists of the gutter, and there are some slabs there. Then we plaster them with the waterproof.
What kind of roofing is behind the parapet?
Okay, initially my client wanted to have a slab kind of roofing, but later on we changed to mabati roofing. We did timber framework, then normal mabati, but of course when you do the parapet plus the coping, now it looks more like a flat roof.
When setting up the concrete gutter,
Yeah.
is it a challenge with the precast panels?
Not a challenge, because the only place you are going to use the precast is for the walling, the
Yeah.
top walling, parapet wall. In any other place, you just use the normal concrete, because you have to make sure the gutter is big enough to hold the storm water.
How did you do the molding?
The moldings are done when you are doing the formwork. That's when you create those moldings with the timber, so that when you are casting, that molding will come up. There's a molding I did much later. There's a way we do it. We just do a formwork, then we drill to the beam, we reinforce the area, then we cast.
Are the moldings part of the design?
The moldings were there, but of course there are others that I myself I designed and created them.
How did you do the steel windows and doors? Or did you use your own fabricator?
My client is not around. I have a team of foodies that we work together as a team. So I have my welder. What I normally do, at least to make the price to be a bit lower, we normally come with my welder. We do the costing of what is needed in terms of square tube and everything to do with the windows and the doors, steel doors. Then we do it on site, so that when he do the framework, it will exactly fit the open area that is left for the window. It will fit properly.
Before we head inside the house, what is the budget for this house?
Up to the final finishes, it will take 8.5 million.
Yeah, that is now the
whole budget.
The whole budget,
Yeah.
inclusive of the finishes.
Inclusive of the finishes.
Okay.
Yeah.
For 320 square meters, that's quite affordable.
Yeah.
Considering how big this house is.
Yeah.
Now you can show us the house.
Yeah.
We see the interior spaces.
So this is the main door. To start with, this sitting area or the lodge.
It's so expansive.
Yeah. And you see the client wanted something much open, like ukiingia hapa kuna wall is just an open area.
Yes.
Then this dining area, still a very open area.
The dining is as big as the living room.
Yeah. And it's very open. Yeah. Even the kitchen is very open. But when we are going to do the countertops, we are going to do a countertop here. Up to this, there's an opening here to the kitchen. Then a countertop that is a bit higher up to this level.
Yeah,
so that you can do 3 stools here. Oh. Yeah, high level stools.
Yes.
We have the sink area here. We have a top here, a granite top finish. Then this kitchen pantry.
Yes.
It doesn't have a door, it's just an open. We just do some shelves.
Okay.
Then we have another top here, countertop. Then the cooker here, up to here. The counter will be up to here. Then we have the cooker here, and another small counter here.
Yeah.
Then the rest we have high level cabinets around here. and this part. Then we have another corner here, corner cabinet, high level cabinet, and this place.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also see that you've also done the electrical wiring
Yeah.
and the plumbing. It's all about fitting now.
Yeah, with the electrical, only what is left is the electrical fitting. That is socket and the bulbs,
Yeah.
lightings. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can head this way towards the staircase. There's a lot of light at the staircase.
Yeah. The initial plan, we had a slab,
Yeah.
which was to serve like the rooftop, and I had some opening. It's
The transparent
yeah.
roof.
So when I did the mabati roofing, I had to create somewhere that you can get the natural light direct to the house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very thoughtful of you.
Yeah.
Because
So
is it was it your idea or what?
yeah, it's my idea.
Okay.
Yeah. Then when you come to this wing, we have the common toilet.
It's a big one.
It's a big one.
It's a massive one.
You can even add a small shower. There's still a space.
Yeah.
And basically, the positioning of this common toilet is very good because it's not very direct to the
Living room.
living room. Yeah. Then we have the guest bedroom. It's spacious. We have a small walk-in closet and the bathroom. Still a big bathroom. Okay. That is the shower area. We have the toilet here. Yeah.
Wow.
And
this house is going to be
and we have the hand wash basin here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is like the fifth bedroom. The four are above, around the first floor now.
Yeah.
Okay. When you say it's a 5-bedroom house, you would think the rooms are small, but looking at the guest bedroom, this entire size is the bedroom.
Yeah.
It also has a walk-in closet.
Yes.
And its bathroom.
Yeah.
So
actually,
all the rooms are big.
In most cases, you find sometimes even the guest wing is very spacious.
Yeah.
Because in some cases unapata sometimes like mwenyewe hata labda atasema let me just
stay there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So guys, we'll showcase the other rooms when the house is done. The first floor now, because the work is still ongoing. They are about to start the finishes. You said up until around the end of November.
Around the end of November, we'll have done like everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for part 2 when we do the full tour of the finished house. I hope you've been able to appreciate the house as it is, just the panels and the default look before the finishes are done. Because I know some of you, you would want a look like that because of budgetary constraints. Stay tuned for part 2, subscribe, share, and we'll see you then. Thanks for watching.